welcome back to LMDiesel, and I am super excited because today is a milestone. Oh my gosh, I'm going to pick up the new set of rims for the red truck. So I had them shipped at one of my buddy's shops, so I'm about to head over there and pick them up, and I'm actually in the black dually right now, so let's go ahead and get a cold start. Let's see how this thing does. It's a little cold, we got a lot of rain. Easy, no problem. All right, let's head to the shop. All right, so we got the rims and tires here, Axe Forge 2414s. Shout out to Trey at Extra Mile Automotive. I used to work with this guy back in the day, had them shipped here. But shoot, man, let's get one of these opened up. Honestly, just stare at it, just to get a look. Sheesh. What do you think of that?
A lot of wheel.
That is a lot of wheel, my friend. Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
We got one back there like that. Not exact, but it's fuel. It's all chrome. Those are the expensive ones too.
Yeah, these are forged. This is cut out of one piece. Really? Yeah, piece of aluminum. All right, so I am back home now. We got the rims home. We got a nice little pile here. Ignore my mess in the garage, but got a nice pile of rims. And then we got the last one here. I figured we'd take a look at this thing in daylight. I just have to say, you know, this is my first set of forged wheels, but this is beautiful. I feel like y'all have been sleeping on Axe Forged. I mean, like, this directional cut, the cuts themselves, like, wow. It's also a little concave as well. I mean, thing is freaking massive. All right, so let's get it out of the box. This might sound kind of silly, but I kind of want to set it next to the 20x12 on the dually and compare the two. There's really no reason to do this other than my own enjoyment, but like, look at this, dude. A 20x12 next to a 24x14. That's crazy. You can see like, just like the width of it. And also like just the difference between just like kind of your basic simple milled wheel and then just like a beautifully cut forged wheel. I mean, it's like the two aren't even like comparable. Guys, I'm geeking. I am so excited to get this on the red truck. All right, so we are here at the farm. Got the tires all mounted up. Unfortunately, I couldn't film. I tried to ask, but it was like a liability thing, so I couldn't film them actually mounting the tires up. But let's check out the new setup. So we're here in the dually, and here we go. Axe Forged 24x14 on the Giovanna 33x1350 R24. I've been interested in getting this set up for forever, so I'm super excited to get this on the truck. And there's one already there. So let's go ahead, get the first one on. I'm gonna kind of see what kind of lock to lock performance we get with one of these on. So let's check it out. So this is actually pretty insane. So these things actually are gonna clear. So this is locked right here, barely gonna clear, as you can tell. And then I twisted it all the way the other way, and it's gonna touch right there, barely. But I can take that bolt out and trim it a little bit. But yeah, these things are actually gonna clear surprisingly well. All right, so once again, big thanks to Axe Forge for hooking me up with a deal on these rims. As you can see, I'm wearing my Axe Forged Lord of the Rims shirt. with the actual design of my rims. So these are the Axe Forged AF10s, and I actually got one set up here that I just want to show y'all, just so you can see this thing in its glory. All right, so this is the rim. So shiny, man. I mean, this is just like beautiful seeing it here with this background. Yeah, this looks so good. So as you can tell, super clean finish. The designs, the way that this was cut is really smooth, really clean. No floating caps right now, but they did say that they would send me a set, so hopefully get some floating caps on it. So this is definitely the most stretched look I've gone for. You can definitely see some rims sticking out on both sides, so hopefully we don't curb this bad boy. I will be driving careful, but I am super excited for this. Got the Axe etched in there and in there, the forge right there. I mean, this thing looks beautiful. There's just no way around it. So we actually have pretty much all the rims on the truck except for that one. So let's get them on, get everything torqued, pull this thing out in the sunlight. Oh my gosh. Just wow. Holy moly, dude. This is my real straight up reaction. This is my first time seeing it. Wow, that looks good. Dude. Dang. All right, I'm gonna go try to get a couple photos. I know the truck is dirty, but the wheels are clean. All right, so we're just cruising around the old pond real quick. And I figured we'd do a quick little lock to lock test here. So let's see how these do. Rubbing a little bit, that's lock right there. So yeah, that's lock right there. And that's lock there. So pretty decent, but not necessarily perfect.
One eternity later.
Well, it's a couple weeks later and a lot has changed, but we still have the rims and I want to give y'all a little bit of a review. So first off, if you can't tell, we're not in Texas no more. We're in Colorado Springs. Me and my wife moved to Colorado Springs, so we're in Colorado Springs now, which is awesome. Cool weather up here, not hot like Texas. And I actually drove this truck all the way up here on this 24x14 on 33s setup. Moving to Colorado, and as you can tell, we are packed in real good here. And believe it or not, it actually rode and worked great. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked. I'll be honest with you. This thing rode awesome all the way up here. Of course, they're 14 wides. Of course, they're 33, so they're a little stiff, but they're smooth, man. Didn't pull too much. Thankfully, I do have a red head on this thing with fresh ball joints and dual steering stabilizers, so it didn't really pull too much either way. But honestly, the setup rode great. Hit some huge bumps on the way here. No issues whatsoever. Rims didn't crack at all or anything like that. So honestly, you know, Axe Forged, good brand. This isn't just like a rim that you run for the shows. You can straight up road trip on this thing. So I appreciated that a lot. Also, another thing you'll notice, big thanks to KSP Performance for sending out the spike lug nuts for these. Just got these installed. You'll probably see a reel about that here soon, or you've already seen it. And then also, courtesy of SPELAB, we just got our new billet valve cover in. So man, this thing looks great. And of course we have the logo engraved in it as well. with this trip, I did end up adding a few things to this truck to make sure that it all ran good, looked good. One of the things I did, big thing, is weather stripping. I put new weather stripping in the doors, which was awesome. And then another thing is I added an oil catch can. Kind of different. It's not draining into the block because this doesn't push that much oil, but believe it or not, you actually can just put a little cup right here and drain it right there. But yeah, man, the truck is looking good. It's running good. We're up here in the mountains. I will say though, it is kind of crazy, like being up in altitude, I have noticed that this thing definitely doesn't spool quite as good as it did down in Texas, but we'll probably end up getting like a revised tune or something and it should be just fine. But anyway, big thanks to Axe Forged once again for hooking me up with these rims. They have been awesome. I have loved them. Big thanks to KSP for sending out the spike lug nuts. Big thanks to SPELAB for sending out the billet valve cover. Also, big thanks to Big Fast Jake for sending out a set of new fast fuel filters for this thing. Huge thanks to y'all for watching the video. And guys, I'm hoping that you're enjoying the content. We're definitely gonna have some more stuff coming, definitely some updates on the black dually, so hopefully you will enjoy that. And honestly, I'm just loving the fact that the red truck is at a really dialed spot right now. So that lit up good. Altitude what? She still does it. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.